The United States foreign policy, I think currently it's in a disastrous place. We've experienced the past decade several conflicts and wars we've been involved with. It's cost us trillions of dollars and cost thousands of lives, yielding no results. For instance, right now in Afghanistan, we are supporting a corrupt Karzai government, and it's oppressing their people in many ways. It's pretty much not allowing democracy to even take place. Democracy has to be cultivated, though, from the ground up, not from the top down. And I feel that many of our efforts aren't going to be as productive as some think. The whole point of us going in Afghanistan originally, not only to rid them of al-Qaeda, but then the secondary goal became to nation build. I disagree with this assertion. I think there's other things we could do besides nation build to create liberal democracies abroad. Liberal democracies are democracies that have universal suffrage and competing political parties and free and fair elections. And this is something that Afghanistan doesn't necessarily have. For instance, you can also look at our trade policies, how they have helped encourage liberalization in nations such as Vietnam since the Vietnamese War. So anyway, because of that, I feel that we're kind of approaching this the wrong way if our goal is to spread democracy abroad. Also, look at the subsidization of dictators abroad. We're pretty much taxing poor and middle-class Americans here at home to pay rich dictators abroad. I don't think it's a good policy either. You look at Mubarak, in the dictator of Egypt, and how he's receiving funds, or how he did receive funds from our tax system, and it, in a sense, helped frustrate and radicalize many of the folks within Egypt. They see this oppressive dictator suspending liberties, and we're subsidizing him. They begin to get frustrated with us, and these more radical voices get a platform, and then when they overtake their nation, they partly blame the United States for their ills. So I'd like to see the United States, if we were going to go to war, to actually constitutionally declare a war. We haven't declared a war since World War II, and that frustrates me. I believe we could become stronger, a more vibrant nation, not only economically, but in regards to our relations with other nations, if we were to reform our foreign policy.
When would you when would you authorize the president to go to war as a representative of the district?
I'd authorize the president to go to war if I saw a clear and present danger to the United States of America. Obviously, there's situations in which I believe there should have been a authorization of war. September 11th, 2001, we should have declared war on al-Qaeda, the organization responsible for the terrorist attacks on September 11th, 2001. But this nation building that we're doing now in Afghanistan is contrary to the goal, and I completely reject it. It's not going to cultivate democracy abroad. But no, when there's a clear and present danger to the United States, yes, obviously we should defend ourselves, and we would have a stronger military if we would constitutionally declare war, and if we would have saved these resources to concentrate on particular threats.